If you thought Jake Paul was bad when it comes to shady advertising practices, Jojo Siwa is right up there with him. If you guys don't watch Atazi, I highly recommend. He was the one that we got this story from, and in a video called Jojo Siwa Just Crossed the Line, he exposes Jojo Siwa's concerning marketing ways, and I'm gonna serve you the tea here for you on IO. What is happening, friends? This is Inform Overload, where we serve the hottest tea on the internet. I'm Ron Burgundy. I mean Charlotte Dobre. Smash that subscribe for trending news updates that you actually want to hear about, hosted by people you might actually want to be friends with. Jojo Siwa is one of the most recognizable YouTubers on the planet. She wears her hair in a high side ponytail adorned with a big bow, and she's decked out in bright colorful clothes. She has 8.2 million subscribers, and her fan base consists of extremely young children. I mean, what possible other reason would Jojo Siwa have for dressing like a child when she's 15 years old? It's pretty clear that Jojo knows how young and impressionable her fans are, and she takes advantage of this by aggressively advertising to them every chance she gets. For example, in a video called I Made a Mistake, she reels in her fans by making them think that she's going to admit to something bad. But then she spends pretty much the whole video promoting her tour and her merch. It was a 13-minute long video, and she never even got to fully explain the supposed mistake that she made. All she said was that she didn't film a video the day before, and she said she would elaborate it on more in the video, but she never did. Jojo Siwa spends a large chunk of her videos advertising to her young impressionable fans. You would think that a YouTube video is going to be about, I don't know, let's say pranking her brother and decking out his room so that it looks like it's meant for a toddler. And then when she goes to the store to buy the stuff to prank her brother with, she spends the whole time advertising her merch. Like a 15-minute video worth of advertising. At the end of the video, she brings her brother into his room, but you don't even get to see the reaction to the prank. The video just ends. This is actually becoming a bit of a problem on YouTube. We as subscribers put our blind trust in YouTubers, so when they come out with videos with titles like The Truth and I Made a Mistake, you click on it because you think it's gonna be some like deep confession. But then it ends up being like essentially a trick and a 10 to 15 minute long advertisement. Jojo Siwa knows she's a huge moneymaker, and she has her own line of merch available at Claire's. For $21 you can buy Jojo Siwa's Jackpot package, where the more packages you buy, the more likely you'll get a chance to get Jojo Siwa's autograph. Not sure how many of these packages you have to buy, but I guess you need to collect all the available bows for a chance to get her autograph. Each package contains a random bow, so the number of packages that you have to buy could be pretty much infinite. All the while you're spending $21 each time. So what do you get for $21? You get a small poster of Jojo Siwa that says "Be Your Own Star," stickers, bedazzled jewels, a mini bow, and a big bow. This package and its contents probably cost less than $1 you make. Maybe Jojo's team managed to get it for cheaper, I don't know. When you're mass producing plastic items, you can get them for pretty cheap, especially if they're made in China, and the packages are marked up to $21. I mean, have you seen Jojo Siwa's house? She doesn't need the money. For 2 bows, a piece of paper, some stickers, and jewels, and by the way, the bedazzled jewels that came in the packages aren't even good quality. Like, they don't even stick. A $21 package and the jewels don't even have a good adhesive? Oh girl, no. Another point Atazi makes is Jojo Siwa's package is also low-key promoting gambling for children. I mean, you can kind of liken these packages to buying Pokemon cards and gambling on the chance that you'll get a holographic card. But do you even remember how much controversy Pokemon cards caused in schools? They were banned from a lot of schools, and Jojo's bows have also been banned from schools across the UK because they're distracting and have also been known to cause bullying. The point I'm trying to make is children in preschool and as old as 11 are unable to differentiate between program content and advertisements. When it comes to TV, there's a code that advertisers follow. For example, in Canada, the CBC is limited to having 2 minutes of advertising per hour, and no commercial messages of any kind in programs it determines are directed to children under 12. But I'm not so sure that there is a code in place for YouTubers, which is kind of alarming because it's a known fact that kids are watching more and more YouTube than television now, and YouTubers like Jojo Siwa are spending 13 minutes advertising to their impressionable young audiences. Like, why is there a standard for TV but there isn't for YouTube? Should there be some kind of regulation for YouTubers when it comes to advertising to children? Let me know your thoughts down there in those comments. For now, I'm gonna do some comment replies. Faraz Ak Awadi said, if Charlotte shouts me out, I will put a billboard saying sub to IO. Pixar didn't happen. The Dominator said, I want Charlotte for Christmas. I'ma be in New York and Brooklyn. I'd leave out potatoes just for you. What kind of potatoes? Unknown One said, I always thought it was part of a news reporter's job to be hated. Yeah, pretty much. Isn't it funny? Everyone needs the news, but everyone loves to hate the reporters. My mom actually retired early from her journalism career because she just couldn't take the hate anymore. Crashy Sashy said, I know you want to make your news entertaining and you sure stay true to your word. I've been a subscriber for a couple of years now and I'm not leaving. However, I wish you would report on some more major news as well. For example, the protests that are happening in France right now over fuel taxes. The event is being repressed by normal news outlets in a lot of cases and is depressing and struggling to find information that 8,000 people took in. Their voices shouldn't be repressed, especially with the possibility of Article 13 looming over everyone, suggesting that it could probably get even more difficult soon. Rest in peace to free speech. I totally hear what you're saying, and believe me, I would absolutely love to talk about politics and human rights and just more important news, but a lot of the time we can't gamble on it because a lot of topics get demonetized, and most of our fan base are 12 to 18-year-olds. I'm not saying other people don't watch this channel, like older people, I'm just saying that we can't cover certain topics because they don't fit our demographic and they don't fit into our algorithm. Anyways friends, that is all I have for you on this story. Welcome to the end screen. If you enjoyed your time here, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And by the way, if you want to keep watching this channel, we put together a playlist for you that's right over there. I bet it's pretty good. I actually don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that it's probably YouTube news. YouTube news? Yeah? Yeah. Anyways, that is all for now, and thank you so much for watching IO.